Hello everyone and welcome to my coloring corner. Today we have a bonus flip through of Fairy and Fantasy 3. I did not buy this. It was not bought by me. I don't know who bought it. It just arrived and I'm so happy it did. I asked my husband, he said I don't know. But he had that weird little glint in his eye, so I don't know. Somebody sent me this wonderful book. And I absolutely adore Christine's work. So this is Fairy and Fantasy 3. Her newest book is a grayscale coloring book. I know that she has the grayscale as well as the line art available. They are available on Amazon. I did see a post about it. I haven't even looked through this book, so we're gonna hold the page. Oh. So this is Fairy and Fantasy 3 grayscale coloring book by Christine Karron. And oh, this is cool. I like this. This belongs to a page is awesome. There was a bit of damage done to it, so I've got a bit of a seam in it, but I will probably end up scanning them anyway so that I can print them out. Hopefully it doesn't affect the scan because I know it'll affect the coloring of it. It's a pretty prominent ding in it. So it was published July 2021. So all illustrations in this book were originally created and traditionally hand-drawn by the artist Christine Karron. For coloring inspirations, demo videos, and more of Christine's artwork, visit www.chkarron.com. It could be Karen too. Christine Karron. Christine Karron? I don't know. This coloring book is suitable for all ages and all skill levels, recommended for coloring with markers, colored pencils, pens, and crayons. If using a wet media, place a sheet of thick paper or cardstock behind the coloring page to prevent bleed through. And of course, she has named all of her wonderful pictures. And we have the Happy Fairy. She's just adorable. Look at that. And she's just the sweetest thing. And then we have the fairy dust. I love the bubbles. I love bubbles. Bubbles are awesome. And then we have fairies with fox baby. Little fox. Isn't he cute? And then we have Flora. And I've seen so many people color this and it's just gorgeous. And then we have the fairy flower bouquet. And then we have the frog prince. And I think this one's in another one of her books too. I think it's in number 2 as well. I'll have to look. And then we have the Queen of the Seven Seas. And then we have the Astral Fae. So she's got all different astrological star signs in her wings and around her here. It's really cool. Really cool. And then we have Fairy Besties. Those are so sweet. I love their little shoes. And then we have Starcatcher. She's got a star in her hand there. Very cool. I just love Christine's work, I always have, so. This one is Spring Awakening. Another one I have seen done several times and just beautifully done, so just love it. Love it, love it, love it. And this is Dreamy Fae. Those eyes. They just puncture your heart. And this one here is the Dream Weaver. with her dream catcher. And then we have the Faye Darling. Twist it here just a little bit. And then we have Pearls of Life. Awesome picture. It's fantastic. And we have Message in a Bottle. Wonderful mermaid. And then we have Flourish Faye. Looks like a lily around her there. That's awesome. And then we have the Fairy Flower Crown. And then I can't turn the page. The paper in this is a little bit thicker than typical Amazon paper. However, it is a Canadian Amazon, so all of her books seem to have a much better paper than the ones that they print here in the US. So I'm not sure if this was printed in Canada or here, or if she's chosen different paper. I'm not sure, but her paper is always so much nicer. This is Spring Wind. Ooh, Sleeping Beauty. I love the little bird. That's sweet. Oh, and a little mouse. Oh, look at that. Oh, that's just darling. And then we have Helping Hands, which I have seen colored recently as well. And of course, all the ones I watch are always so wonderful. Everybody's so talented. This is Orchid Dream. This one is The Joys of Summer. Joys of Summer. And this one is Tarot Reader. Oh, and then we have that picture from the This Book Belongs To page, and it's called Bonded. That's awesome. I love that. And that is the end of the book. These are all of Christine's available works. Like I said, this one here also comes in line art. Then, of course, we have Fairies and Fantasies 2, both in line art and grayscale. Fairies and Fantasy 1, both in line art and grayscale. And, of course, her fairies characters, Fairies 2 or Fairies 3, Fairies 2, and Fairies 1, both in line art and grayscale. Then we have Blue Bunny 2, Mermaids, Swirl Spirits, and the realistic portraits. And I think all of those ones are all in grayscale, but I'm not absolutely positive on that. I don't have these 5. All the rest of them I have. And the line art for that. All the rest of them I have in grayscale at least. Of course, you can join Christine on Facebook with Christine Karron Art and Illustration. The Facebook coloring group is Christine Karron Coloring Collection Fan Group. You can also hit her up on Instagram at @CHKarron, YouTube at Christine Karron, and of course she has an Etsy shop as well. So make sure that you give all of those a look over, and her own website, which is www.chkarron.com. If sharing colored pages, colored images online, please credit the artist Christine Karron. You can use hashtags. Please do not share or post uncolored versions of the images of this book on Facebook, Pinterest, or other sharing sites online. So basically, it's a copyright formality. And of course, she's got a few different pages in here that are just blank so that you can test colors or use as to put in between your pages, which is really kind of cool. And then on the back of the book, of course, it tells you all the illustrations that are in the book. Absolutely wonderful, wonderful book. And like I said, I have adored Christine's fairy tale and fairy and fantasy books for a long time, and I really, really do enjoy them. I don't get to color in them nearly enough. I hope you have enjoyed this flip through. Of course, remember to like, comment, and subscribe if you're not already a subscriber to the channel. And always relax, color, and stay safe. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Until later on today during our live stream, I will see you later. Bye bye for now.